Hey, everybody, welcome to this episode of the Disc Golf Answer Man. All right, next part of Ryan's question.
I heard in an earlier podcast that you just had knee surgery a few years ago, and I was wondering, what did you do to get back in the game? I recently had ACL surgery about 13 weeks ago, and I was just wondering if you had any tips, advice, or anything to beware of in the process to getting back in the game. I feel like I'm getting back in the game pretty fine, but I didn't know. You've had the experience and I haven't. So those are my two questions. I just want to thank you guys for everything you guys do for the game, and keep it real.
Cool.
He did a lot of crying and whining. I know that.
If only you knew, my friend. So I've had both of those. I've done ACL and meniscus surgery on my left knee. That was when I was in college. I was 21. It was actually before I was playing disc golf. And then the most recent one was just a meniscus repair, but it took a long time to get back because it just didn't quite take exactly how it's supposed to. So the advice that I would give to you if you're getting back into disc golf is, one, don't rush it. One of the form flaws that I have right now is I get my shoulders out in front of the disc. My arm is still close to my body, but I'm not creating proper angles. And the reason for that is when I started throwing again, I would really try and protect my plant knee, because the second one was my right knee. So I would just twist my upper body. And in order to get any type of distance, you really have to lead your shoulders. And now I have that habit. I'm working to improve it, but it's pretty annoying. And so what I would tell you, number one, is don't come back too quickly, because you're going to form bad habits, because you'll be protecting one side of your body or the other. But after that, I would just say temper your expectations. When I came back, I was not expecting to throw the rounds that I did before, and I didn't, and I haven't, at least not as regularly as I did before that. And so, if you're used to parking a hole that's 400 feet and you start coming up short, understand that that's okay. Like, you don't have to force it in order to get there. You're going to get back to it, but it's almost just like pressing reset and starting over. So. Yeah, good luck to you, man. Make sure you don't re-injure yourself, because that's even worse than having to take it slow on the front end.
Is it kind of ironic that he's asking about how to get more distance and asking about an injury too?
Right, yeah. Well, maybe.
I mean, take it easy is what I'm trying to, don't go out there and try to just throw absolute distance. Coming off an injury, I would almost suggest coming out and just working on putting and approaches as opposed to working on any type of distance shots.
That's a good call. Well, I know, like, Simon had that knee surgery, and I don't think he's throwing 360s much right now.
I wouldn't either.
I certainly don't right now, but yeah, easing back into it, I think, is a good play.
Yeah.